Same flight notes. So if we go search, this should come up with what the nav is. That's our nav. We are today in 11:32. That's the aircraft. Everything else gives you a information when you hover over it, so you know what to choose. Date of flight in UTC time, which shows up here. So the date of flight in UTC time is 27th of April. There it is. And so your April 2026. Whereas year, month, date, time of when we're going to leave for the flight. That's going to be 10 a.m. local, which means here, calculating with UTC, 10 a.m. local is roughly 23 UTC, 55 minutes. Once we've got those in, significant points for us. First significant point is YBIN. So from Sunshine Coast to YBIN, level 2,500 feet. The whole flight's going to take 2.5 hours. Today, actually, the whole flight might take 3 hours just to be safe. Is that what we've got in our flight plan? So this is the flight plan by hand. Is that what we got there? Yeah. 2.5 hours.
Two and a half.
Okay, 2.5 is good. So let's just go back and say 2.5. Is that including airway?
Yes. Very good.
Because at YB with this airway, and that Kilroy will get the full stop if you like. From YB and Dennis Kilroy, YKRY. Kilroy. So that's the next stage, and even on there, we're going to have a setting level, so we get rid of the changes. So if there's a change in level, like 4,500, then we have that. But because we're not changing from 2,500 feet, we leave it as is. Then we are, after Kilroy, going to YMA. Yandina, YMA, Yandina at 3,500 feet, like we've got written here. Then Noosa goes away because we're not going there, we're going direct to our destination. So DCT, done. That's all done. Now we go down. We say okay, the aircraft is 11:32. We also have name and phone number from command. Start time. How do we set start time? We set start time by okay, what date is it? So that's the date. Actually, by the time we land, it's going to be 28 UTC time. Then start time wise, so you've got the 23:55 is when you left. 3 hours from, let's say, 00 is 0300. That's when the flight will be finished and we've got half an hour. But we might do it 0400 just to be sure, because what they do is search and rescue. They'll call you if you haven't cancelled the search and rescue by the time we land. So YBSC is the location to land and arrive. Now that we've got our start time, all the information, we double check what the endurance of the flight is. So we're going to say the plane can now hold 4 hours of fuel with 2 people on board and rain balance done. This is what the plane's markings and colour is. There we go, we've submitted it. Now it gives you with what needs to be corrected. So what needs to be corrected before we submit? It's saying click the submit button again and email this morning. Correct. There we go. So that's our flight note. Just to have a real quick look at where we're actually going. Let's look at the map. So on the map we are leaving Sunshine Coast Airport, going northwest 60 miles to our first checkpoint, where we've written each nautical mile off track. 1 in 60 says 1 nautical mile off track. After doing 60 nautical miles, you have 1 degrees of correction. Sends you correct as parallel, not going back. Correct as parallel, and then to go back, you have to also calculate 1 in 60s here, which is 25 nautical miles away. 25 nautical miles away, and you've gone 1 nautical mile off track, which is now 2.5 degrees to correct that. So 2.5 plus 1 degree, 3.5 degrees to come back to Biggendon. Once we get to Biggendon, just over here, we will go 126.7, make a 10 nautical mile inbound call, give the ETA, a couple of circuits at Biggendon. We think about dead side, how to join, what radio calls to say as we're doing the circuits there. Then we head off again towards Kingaroy. There's a checkpoint. We're now going to do the 1 in 60 there. 40 nautical miles traveled. Each one we're going to give a 1 nautical mile marker, and we're going to calculate 40 nautical miles correction, and then we're going to also calculate 25 nautical miles to come back. We already know 25 nautical miles to go, and 1 nautical mile off track means 2.5 degrees of correction, and we'll do those in a moment. Another 10 miles radio call at CTAF 127.45. Full stop at Kingaroy, have a break, and then off to Sunshine Coast again. So look forward to doing the flight. We've got a fuel plan. In the fuel plan, we're going to go each leg, how much fuel we start with, total endurance, and as we go, okay, we still have 44 liters left by the time we finish, plus we have 45 minutes, 15 liters left. That should be a good flight. I'll see you on the flight. So this is the airport we're leaving from, Sunshine Coast International Airport, and we'll see you in the next couple of airports. Should be fun. The aircraft back from its 100 hourly, so we've got a fresh new maintenance release, brand new, got 100 more hours to go. We're now going to fill in today's date. Daily inspection done, pilot in command is in there. We've also got Chris Hill, other pilot. We're going to do a nav, number 2. The hours that it was before the maintenance is there. All this will fill in a little bit later. We'll check the oil actually. Oil is really looking good. We're going to add some fuel and we're going to write those in every day. The daily inspection, after doing the daily inspection, the person who's got a license writes in the date, the signature, license number, and what hours that day and what landings happened in that day. So that's all done, ready to go. We are next to where we've got some other fixings of other planes, and we're about to just go over, feel like a plane, and get to go. Exciting. So we're filling up the plane as well for the nav today. 100 liters should be good. We're both pretty light, done the weight and balance, and just gonna fill up here for the whole nav, including alternates. Should be good. So we're off to the nav now. Are you excited, Chris?
Yeah.